I don't have time. I'm supposed to be running the household, not mucking in with chores. It's demeaning." She began pouring out the tea. "It's not demeaning, Lucinda. The world is changing. People are realizing they don't have to go into service, and there are other jobs they can do instead, easier jobs which are better paid." "And what are people like us supposed to do?" "Adapt." "But you've seen the size of this place, Roberta. How can we possibly run it with fewer staff? And to think I used my inheritance to rebuild it when the Buckley Phipps were facing financial ruin. All that hard work and money. And for what? I can't bear the thought of it all crumbling around our ears again." "I'm sure things won't get that bad, Lucinda. I'm happy to help with whatever needs doing while I'm here. In fact, I enjoyed being self-sufficient during our travels. Lottie and I did lots of things for ourselves. We certainly weren't waited on hand and foot." "That's because you only had yourselves to think about." "And very refreshing it was, too. I can recommend it. In fact, why don't you and Ivan do something similar?" "You're forgetting I have 12 children, Roberta." "The eldest, Barty, is an adult, and the older ones are at boarding school." "But they come home for holidays." "The governesses, nannies, and nursery nurses keep an eye on them as well as take care of the younger ones." "I still devote some time each day to my motherly duties. I don't think you understand the demands of being a mother, Roberta." She handed a cup of tea to her husband. "Good grief! Who made this?" he said. "It's the colour of—" "Careful, Ivan. We don't want any rude words," said Lady Buckley Phipps. "What makes you think I was going to say rude words?" "Because we can all see the colour of the tea. Several unsavoury comparisons come to mind. However, Tilly has only been with us a short while. She's still learning how to make tea." "It's terrible. It really is. I've never known anything like it," said Lord Buckley Phipps. "Gone are the days when local people were grateful to be working in a place like this. In my father's day it was an honour. Generations of local families served generations of my family. And now it's all changing. The new biscuit factory hasn't helped matters at all. Not only do they have shorter hours there and good pay, but the workers are allowed to take home boxes of broken biscuits. We can't compete. And now you can't even find someone who can make a decent pot of tea." "Lottie always used to make excellent tea," said Lady Buckley Phipps. "Don't get any ideas, Lucinda," said Mrs. Moore. "She's employed as my travelling companion now. Her days of working here as a maid are behind her." Lottie felt happy Mrs. Moore had swiftly leapt to her defence. With Fortescue Manor being understaffed, she was worried she might be called upon to carry out maid duties again.